1650 Pamela Street in Corona, doing a video just for the move-in condition. We have dry grass in the front. We have crack on the sidewalk there. More dried grass on that side. We do have some weeds on this side, which is actually part of this side of the property. We do have cracks on the cement and some staining throughout. More discoloration, more stains. Trash can, you have the gate that is worn, peeling, cracked throughout. You have this wood that's also cracked. You have the bottom that's worn. You have this fence that's leaning towards the trash cans. Gas line, more cracks in the cement. Exterior looks good overall. Exterior looks there. You have more discoloration, cracking on the cement, stains inside the garage, all throughout. Walls with holes in it. Cover plate that does not have a cover on it. All discolored, colorations all worn. You do have some old wiring at the top that's capped. Some speaker lines. You have some tear in the walls there. Discoloration on the top of the shelf. All garage just worn a bit. A couple more holes there. Washer and dryer will be removed. Same with the brooms and all that. Again, more discoloration on the back of the wall. A few holes as well. This is all worn, chipped in the corner. Stickers on the ground. This is the line for the condensation line. Newer water heater. This wall is worn drywall that was just placed over, a couple sections off. Garage door is dusty and a little bent. In certain areas on the bottom. We got a light that is working. We're gonna go towards the front now and shut the garage and check that out. Garage door has a little dirty, dusty light. Sidewalk looks fine. Grass is all dried as noted. Exterior looks good overall. Some paint on the porch. Security door has some staining, rust staining, a little bit dusty. Cobwebs throughout. Door frame is all worn. Cracked wood there. Holes throughout. You do have nail holes and wood split on the front exterior. Light is dusty. You got the shut off there for the sprinkler. You have this one for the house. You got a little bit of a gap in the wall, a little paint chipping area there. This screen for the front bedroom is bent in a few different spots. Windows looks fine. This one is also bent in a few spots. This is the screen. That one has a little cut there. On the second bedroom, a little bit of a warped wood on the exterior. Little discoloration there. You do have a fence that has some pieces missing. Older, worn. Here's one that's broken. This side, just a little bit of debris on this side. We're gonna go inside the house. Flooring looks fairly new paint. That bulb is not working. That light has some debris inside. This door has a few marks. Overall good. Couple nail holes. Locks have been rekeyed, changed. A bit of a dent on the door frame from the deadbolt. Door looks fine there. You have the stopper that has a bit of a crack. A little bit of paint stains on the edges there. Walls have been painted, look good. Same with this wall. You do have the closet that has a few nicks on there. You also have a few holes on the inside. A few staining on the walls there. Overall looks good. There's a little bit of wearness on the top part of the door frame as well. Go into the fireplace family room or living room, however you want to call it. Flooring looks fairly new. Few little smaller gaps, and this is throughout. This isn't just in one area. This is throughout this area walking to the garage door. A couple little bit of paint stains there. A little bit of a scratch there. You do have the fireplace and molding. Molding's a little bit worn. Fireplace recently painted, looks good. Inside there's no screen, no gas line. It is capped. It is dirty inside. Black stains throughout. Walls look good. Cover plates look good. Vent looks good. Ceiling looks good. There is some stains on the top in the center area. This wall towards the kitchen looks good. A few little nicks, little patched areas. Cover plates look good. Switch good. Walls look good here. Vent looks fine. This is the door to the garage. The molding does have some dented areas, a little worn in certain areas as well. Keys again replaced around the door knob. It's a little worn. Middle section looks good overall, a little worn on the top. Inside has a little bit of discolored stains. Same with the edges from being painted. Door frame's cracked a little bit on the bottom there. Weather strip's a bit worn. A little worn on the top as well. Going towards the kitchen, you do have a large sliding door. Bracket on the bottom to lock. A little bit of paint on the edges. Throughout, you have a large you have blinds, vertical blinds. They look good overall. The screen looks good overall as well. We'll go through the exterior to go to that side. Cabinets look good. White cabinets. Just older, used, and worn, but overall good. Light works. Fans working as well. No stove. You have countertops that are newer. This flooring baseboard looks worn. Same with the bottom one. Cabinet looks good and new. A little bit of staining on the inside. This countertop is also new. There is a small nick right there. Countertop here looks good overall. Cabinets look good. Look newer. Dishwasher's newer. Looks good overall. Sink looks good. Faucet looks good. Window looks good. Blinds look good. A little bit worn on the bottom portion. Blinds have a little bit of staining as well. This one looks good overall too. Under the sink looks good. Cabinets look good. Again, flooring looks good overall. A few little nicks here and there. Overall good. Refrigerator wall looks good. Cabinets look good. Little bit of nicks on the larger cabinets, little worn on the inside used. Throughout all of them, overall good. Again, a little worn, but overall good. A little bit of cracking on the edge from the silicone used. We have the living room. Blinds, vertical, look good overall. Window looks good, screen looks good, door looks good. Walls look good. Baseboards look good. Switches look good. You got a fan. Not sure where that one is. Everything's working on that. Looks good. This wall looks good. Flooring again looks good. Switches look good. Go into the bedrooms now, or hall. You do have doorbell, smoke detector, carbon monoxide detector. Everything's working there. Walls look good. This wall looks good. Light works. You do have a thermostat that's missing the bottom piece there. First, let's do the closet. A couple nicks on the closet door on the outside. Same with the bottom, just a little worn throughout. Overall good. You have the attic space. Walls look good. We'll go through each door frame through the bedroom. So this is the first bedroom. This door has a few little markings here and there. The door frame also has a few little scratches, dents throughout. On the outside, let's open up the window. The blind looks fairly new. There is a little broken spot on that particular window. Walls look newly painted. Ceiling looks good overall. The vent looks good. This wall looks good. A little bit of a gap in the corner. That looks fine. Good. Switches look good. Got a smoke detector. That looks good. Door on the inside looks good. You got the closet. Track's a little worn. Flooring looks good. Painting looks good. two doors. This has a little bit of cleaning spots on it on that door. The other one looks good. Looks good overall. The window's a little bit just older, kind of faded. We're going into the second bedroom. This is on the end. Door frame's a little bit nicked around the door frame. Some staining, dents, nicks throughout. The door overall looks good. Little worn on the bottom area. The edge looks good. A little bit of paint or staining there. Top area is a little worn. A little bit of a stain on the inside. Small little hole there. Overall, not too bad. You have the smoke detector as well. You have the walls look good. Plugs look good. Window blind looks good. Windows, like I mentioned on the screen, looks a little bent. This window looks good. Wall has a little dent under the window. A little bit of paint stain on some of the edges. Freshly painted baseboards and walls. Looks good overall. Closet, track, little worn. Flooring looks good. Good. Closet doors look good. Let's go to the master bedroom. Actually, let's go to the bathroom. Flooring is tile in the guest bathroom. Grout's a little worn. Door frame, a little worn as well. A little worn on the edges there, as well as there. Little rust stains. There. Door overall has some little holes around the knob area. Rest of the door looks pretty good. A little worn on the bottom. You have a little bit of worn on the edges, a little crack by the catch, little wood piece missing on the top. Inside's a little worn on the edges as well, a little bit of stains, a little bit of patched areas, little nick on the door frame, baseboards area. Stopper looks good, a little bit of paint on the edges. Towel holder looks good. Walls look good. There is a rod, no curtain. Toilet looks good. A little bit of staining on the tile on this side. A little rust on the bottom. Toilet flushing looks good. Good. Mirror looks good. Lighting looks good. Towel holder good. Vanity looks good overall. Faucet looks good. Looks good under there. Tub looks good. Spout's a little worn. Used, older. A little bit of cracking on the edges. Windows older, those are going to be changed out so they can open within the next week. Now we're going to the master bedroom. The door frame here is a little worn, little nicks, small little hole, little discoloration. This side a little worn as well. Again, older property, just used. This door has a few nicks along the edges. A little bit of stains, marks throughout the outside. Middle looks good overall. Inside, same thing, has a few little marks here and there. Another smoke detector in each bedroom. That's a little worn in the corner. working there. Flooring looks good. Few little small gaps in some areas there as well. Baseboards look good, a little bit of paint stain along the edges. Also on this side. Overall good, walls look good, cover plates look good, vent looks good, ceilings look good. This blind has a little bit of a bent on that slot. You can tell the screen is torn. There's a screen, the edges look a little worn as well. There are 2 blinds on this one. Window looks good here. Walls look good. Closet. Door has a few markings. Door frame looks fine. Edge is worn on the bottom there, seen by the catch. Inside, a few patched holes, a few discoloration on this side. Flooring does have a few paint stains along the edges in a few different places. Closet has been painted, looks good. Lighting looks good. Shelving looks painted, looks good. Walls look good. Master bathroom. The door frame a little worn, a little discolored, a little worn on the edges. Again, more wearness on the edges there. Inside, this is the outside of the door, looks good. A little worn on the bottom, little stains on the outside. Doorknob looks good. Inside, a few more patched holes. A little rusty on the hinges. Middle section, a little worn on the bottom. Overall good. You have tile on the flooring, it looks good overall. A little bit of staining there. Toilet looks good. Vanity looks good. A little bit of staining on the vanity there, on the drain area. Mirror looks good, a little older, worn on the cabinet inside. A little bit of staining there. Lights look good. That looks fine. Shower door looks good. A little bit of a stain on that side. Inside, do have a few little stains as well. Overall, looks good. Window also will be changed down on this one so it opens and closes. You do have a towel rack, a little loose on this side. You do have a hand rack as well. And we're going to go to the exterior. We're at the exterior in the backyard now, so there is some cracks on the first patio out of the living room. You do have a covered patio. You do have some areas that are a bit worn on the patio. You do have dried grass throughout. Fences is all sun worn along all sides. Exterior looks good. Roof looks good. Fences, again, sun worn. You have a palm tree growing on this end. Some pieces missing on the fencing there. You do have dried areas You have a bit of debris from the tree. You have this window with the screen just a little loose. You do have staining on the ground. You do have another covered patio, another screen, discoloration along the edges of the door. Air conditioning unit's a little worn. Discoloration or not painted from that cover. Line's a little worn there. The door on the outside has some staining or scratches. Light bulb is LED. Vents, you can tell again, is leaning on this side, separated. Sun worn, a little bit of dusty there. And that is our, oh well, actually there's a few cracks on the stucco patio part, discoloration on some areas as well. A little bit of black staining there. More cracks on the cement and stains throughout. And a few paint spots as well. That's our inspection.